Hello, welcome to Blue Harvest Toys. Today I'm going to be remembering collectibles that found fame through the silver screen with Spider-Man. The adventures of Batman, Superman, Spider-Man etc. on television and the big screen have endeared themselves to the fans worldwide since the golden age of the 1960s through to the 70s and onto the present day. Bruce Wayne's alter ego Batman is undoubtedly at the top of the pile, followed closely by Superman and Spider-Man. But with Spider-Man No Way Home currently showing in cinemas, I thought it was the web slinger's time to shine, while the Cape Crusaders broods in the Batcave for once. Toys based on the fantastic fighters of crime are very popular and extremely collectible, particularly the vintage items. There is a very healthy amount of Bat merchandise, for example, but not so much Spidey. In fact, toys and collectibles relating to the vintage era of Spider-Man during the 1960s are, at best, a bit thin on the ground. Indeed, we didn't see any significant toys being produced until the 1970s, around the time of the Mego Corp of America started to a range of 8-inch action figures of superheroes that were so popular they're still in big demand today. Mint boxes or mint carded examples change hands for good money, and there's a decent range of characters or vehicles to suit all superhero fans. Which brings us nicely to our first piece. One of the aforementioned 8-inch Mego superheroes, the Amazing Spider-Man, is a fully jointed action figure clad in a fabric removable one-piece costume. After the success of the item, Mego then released a 12-inch version of the Spider-Man toy, using a larger one-piece costume and body. Prices for a mint boxed example read the figure is between £125 to £150. Mego used the same jointed 8-inch body for a number of superheroes, and curiously you find the same body being used by Denny Fisher Toys on its Doctor Who range from the 1970s. While on the subject of Dennis Fisher, this next Spider piece actually comes from that company. The Turbo Tower of Power Spider Cycle from 1977 had Spider-Man posed on a motorcycle, which you place on a ramp before pumping up the power to send our hero speeding down the ramp at a rate of knots. Around the same time this was released, a certain Evel Knievel was performing stunts across the globe, and Dennis Fisher produced a similar set featuring the famous stuntman, which was fantastically popular. Boxed, the Spider Cycle sells for about £125. One of the nicest toys featured from your friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man is the Corgi gift set number 23. This 3-piece collection features a Spider Buggy, number 261, complete with Spider-Man figure at the wheel and Green Goblin trapped inside a spider web. Needless to say, the Green Goblin figure is easily lost, so finding a complete example is often a bit tricky. Next in the set is a Spider Bike 266, which is very similar to Corgi's Bat Bike 268, which features a delicate plastic spider's web at the rear instead of bat wings. What's more, although the gift set version features red forks and black wheels, there are numerous other versions, including one with white wheels and another without the distinctive Spider-Man side decals. Finally, the set contains a Spider-Copter 928, which comes with a distinctive scorpion-like tail, webbed blades and 8 legs. The gift set is a top quality piece and in a mint box fetches around £200 to £300. Corgi also released the Spider-Man in 1979 to 80, numbered 436. The best thing about this particular model is the interior, which can be seen through a sunroof on the top of the vehicle, because it features what looks like a bizarre webbed themed carpet. Perhaps due to this psychedelic interior, the Spider-Man only tends to fetch around £30, even in the box. Finally, continuing the Corgi theme, there are a number of Spider-Man products in the Cobra Junior range, previously known as Husky Toys until 1970. The Spider-Man lineup includes smaller, less detailed versions of the helicopter, van and motorcycle, and each came in amazing Spider-Man themed bubbled packaging. The Chopper, number 75, is perhaps the best in the series, and like its big brother features insect-like legs and a web instead of a rotor blades. However, even in good condition it doesn't fetch much more than £10. Our last Spider piece is very rare, made by Thomas Salter Toys in Scotland. The Amazing Spiderman Adventure Kit contained lots of essentials for the budding junior crime fighter or wannabe photographer like Peter Parker. The set includes binoculars, working camera, torch, walkie-talkies, ID card, notepad, utility belt and more. This set is very hard to find, and as such you should expect to pay between £200 to £300 to get it for yourselves. Well, that just about does it for this time, and I hope you enjoyed our web slinging selection of Spider-Man collectibles, and that you would like to stick around, maybe subscribe, and check out all my other videos. But until next time, may the toys be with you.